Oh, very nice. Oh! Oh, yes! Hello Tamers, Rusmero here, and it is finally time to open a box of BT-08's new hero. As usual, we'll leave our promo Tamer pack for the end. Now let's get into our 24 packs. I quite like the baby blue design of the banner this time. Okay, and here's our commemorative very first pack. And the very first Digimon we're gonna pull from new hero is gonna be Battle Ganemon, the very first evolution of Ganemon from Digimon Ghost Game. I am enjoying Ghost Game very, very much, so that is very nice to see. And here we have Catch Magnamon for the new Magnamon mechanic as well, which was pretty cool to see. So I guess I'll just divide them according to color. Next we have Hookmon, blue and black, dual color Digimon, Red Gazimon, followed by our first Armour Digimon, Kimeramon, which is blue and yellow with the new Armour Purge ability, which causes Armour Digimon, when they are deleted, to instead regress to their previous form instead. Very useful. And in our first pack, we are getting a rare in the form of Hida Iori, also known as Cody in the English dub. Very nice. So there we go, our first Tamer. Tamers, I guess I'll put aside since I kind of want to take note of them for now. Yep, we'll just put him over there. Next pack. So Armour Purge is really useful, allowing you to survive, effect destruction, and even battle destruction, so you can use them to block, such as using Magnamon, without really losing that much of your field presence. However, just one thing to take note of is that although Armour Purge will protect your Digimon from being destroyed by DP becoming 0, after it regresses into Rookie, since DP reduction usually lasts for the entire turn, the Rookie's DP will still be 0, so even after surviving once with Armour Purge, it will still ultimately be deleted, so it actually cannot stop yellow destruction. Here we go, Missed Memory Boost, an option card. Ouryumon, nice, it can be played for only 3 cost while you have a yellow Digimon on the field. So this is what we're seeing, especially with the XVmon and Stingmon from the recent starter decks as well. Anoma Calorimon, Fangmon, this is a pretty cool Digimon to finally see in the card game. It has Retaliation. And Kirpymon is going to be our uncommon, with some support for the evil Kirpymon we saw in the previous sets. And our next rare is going to be Ouryumon. Very nice, our first green card. Though it's technically green and blue. Yep, let's just put the cards here like this. I think Tamers above, options over there, and we'll put the foils on the right accordingly once they come out. And maybe shift these cards to the left if we need to. Okay, here we go. This is Frozomon, a very nice Digimon to see because it is a new Digimon that only just recently debuted in, I think, the Blizzard Fang Dim card of the Digimon Vital Bracelet. Very nice. I think my Digimon actually went through this stage as well. Next we have BlackWarGreymon. This is a line that is absolutely the one that I'm the most hyped about in this set, the brand new BlackWarGreymon line. Next we have Spinomon, green and red, so we'll put that in green. Yeah, I guess usually I will just count the color on the left as the main color. Next we have blue, yellow Angelmon, very cute to see Patamon over there as well. And followed by the baby form of Ganemon, Gurumon. And our next Tamer is going to be Oikawa Yukio, which is the human avatar of MaloMyotismon, the main villain of Digimon Adventure 02, who has a very deadly effect which allows you to play MaloMyotismon essentially for free. And this goes for both the new one, which is an SR in this set, and the old one, which I believe was an R in, I think, the third set, Union Impact. It's been such a long time, we have come such a long way since then, but coming back to 02, it feels like we've kind of come back whole circle. Here we have Senbon Dokkan. I'm not too sure how to translate this. I guess 1000 Ball Explosive Rush, which is a 9-cost black option card for the Magnamon mechanic. On main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and from among them, you can play any number of Digimon cards with Magnamon in their name up to a total play cost of 15. And for each Digimon you play with this effect, delete one opposing Digimon with a play cost of 6 or lower. Meanwhile, trash the rest of the cards, and on security, activate main. So Using this together with Catch Magnamon, which basically allows you to filter or hijack, well, basically set the top 3 cards of your deck, can be very powerful. It is pretty expensive on the 9 cost though, and the deletion of the opponent with the limit of only 6 cost might not be super useful in some situations, but who knows. Here we have Soulmon, pretty cool to see even though he's technically just a Bakemon in a hat, but for those of you guys who've played Digimon World 1 like me, this is pretty nostalgic. Candlemon for yellow, Kogamon for purple-green, and this is crazy because he gives Retaliation on Inheritable, so the sole existence of this card now gives all green decks access to Retaliation. Oh, and here it is! Our very first SR is going to be the white card. I think the second card in the game that can evolve from Rainbow, like a Susanomon, which is Kimeramon, a JOGRESS level 5 that can DNA Digivolve between any 2 level 4 Digimon, which is pretty insane. Just like its actual real-life Digimon lore counterpart, it basically gains the colors of all the Digimon in its evolution sources and powers up according to the number of different colors in its sources as well. So you kind of want to play it in a deck which allows you to accumulate evolution sources of different colors, like maybe having 2 different chains of champions in order to fuse into this guy, and then with his on-evolve effect, put a new color into his evolution source from the trash as well. Here we have Ultimate Brakemon, a new standard of vanilla we're seeing in this set, for level 6, 3 evolve for 13k DP base. Pretty cool. And he is quite strong by himself because since he's both red and black, that basically allows you to gain access to any powerful red-black option cards just by having him on the board, such as the new Gaia Force of Darkness. Next, you have Pistomon, featuring the return of Digisorption, and I'm very excited to see the rest of the Pulsemon evolution lines from the Vital Bracelet that have yet to appear in the card game. Because the previous set with Kazuchimon, we only got like the main evolution line, Psychmon, Ouryumon, and here we have rare Sylphimon. Nice. Okay, you are going down in red. Next pack. Alakmon. Dude, this is a pretty nice artwork. I want to get a Betamon by this guy, man. Patamon in blue. Ginryomon, yes, another archetype getting some pretty strong support. This set is X-Antibody with the Ouryumon line. Here we have Aramitama, a new option card for Shakomon, and of course, Namakemon, the Digimon that your Pulsemon will end up evolving into if you're very lazy with your Vital Bracelets. Oh, and here we go, our next rare is going to be a Tamer, Musha Yuji, which is just such an insane new support card for X-Antibody. When your Digimon with X-Antibody attacks, I believe you can suspend this Tamer to add an X-Antibody Digimon from your hand under that Digimon's evolution sources. So this easily allows you to put Ouryumon under your Alphamon or your Alphamon Ouryuken mode when we eventually get that card, potentially in the next booster X Record. And that will allow him to attack multiple times, and with his end of attack effect, allow you to gain a lot of memory. Surfingmon, I didn't even know this guy existed before this set. Ekakimon or Drawingmon, Ekaki is literally picture drawing in Japanese. Mushmon, purple. Master Tyrannomon, oh my god! And some of you guys might have realized, but if you look very closely, although it's a bit hard to make out, you can see that the background is kind of like a bony canyon, which is a tribute to, was it called Tyranno Valley or Dino Valley from Digimon World 3, which is an area I have so much nostalgic memories of. I remember having to defeat Master Tyrannomon in the boss fight back in DW3, and he has a pretty solid effect, although he is a level 5 that is 4 cost to evolve into. During your turn, all of your Digimon with Tyrannomon in their name get security attack +1. And guess what? Level 4 Tyrannomon in red that we got back in BT-01 has jamming. So if you have this on the board and you attack with that Tyrannomon, that's 2 free checks as long as the opponent doesn't check an option card. Pretty deadly. I am quite excited to see what some players can do with this. Together, of course, with Taiga and the new, I think the classic Tyrannomon we got in EX-01 as well. Next we have, very difficult to translate, but essentially Ouryumon's option card. And our second SRR, very nice. I want to collect all the Digimon Sovereigns, so this is an awesome pull for me. How do I pronounce this in English? Was it your Jutiao, right? I think you're Jutiao, not Xuanu. Yes, you should be Jutiaomon. And I think he was the Digimon Sovereign of the South, if I'm not wrong. Just like the other Sovereigns so far, he's pretty expensive, 5 cost to evolve even though he's only level 6. But on evolve, your opponent gets to choose one of their Digimon, then delete all Digimon on the field except that chosen Digimon and this Digimon. So you're just gonna end up with a one-on-one. And for each Digimon deleted by this effect, including yours, memory +1. So this is just going to slam Rookie Rush or any Swarm deck super hard. And during your turn, when your opponent's Digimon is deleted, for each deleted Digimon during this turn, this Digimon gains Security Attack +1. So if you put this down on a Jesmon, which is like a very strong competitor in the meta right now that just swarms out that Sistermon army and gives all the buffs to each Sistermon and the Jesmons on the field, you will just literally eliminate their entire field, essentially evolve into this guy for free and security check for 5. And in that case, rather than saving their Jesmon, your opponent is probably gonna keep their blocker Sistermon Blanc just so they can survive the attack. But man, that is such an epic card worthy of being a Digimon Sovereign. So cool. Next pack. Man, opening Digimon just gets me so hyped. Even though I literally know most of the cards and effects already, it's really nice to see a Snow Agumon at last in the game. On play, discard trash the top evolution source of one opposing Digimon. Potentially very useful, especially with D-Digivolve, since blue-black is becoming an option in this set right now. Kokuamon! This is one card every single DCG player needs to keep their eye on. On all turns, neither player can ignore evolution requirements. Do you know what this means? It means hybrid decks are not going to be able to evolve their Takuya and Kojis into Kaiser Grey or a Magna Garurumon, and the promo Wolfmons, Lobomons and Agunimons can't turn into Ancient Greys and Ancient Garurus. And I believe it stops Lucymon from evolving into Fall Down mode as well, but I don't think anybody really runs that much since most purple players will just go into playing Fall Down mode directly. Man, but this is definitely a card to watch out for in the meta. Another Beetle Gamamon and then Shurimon, green and red, and we're ending with Willis, green, Tamer. That of course supports Terriermon, Gargomon, and Rapidmon. Next pack. Oh! Here we have Thunderballmon, a very interesting Digimon that is treated as old as having Mamemon in its name, whether in the hand, the trash, or checked from the top of the deck. So for that Mamemon mechanic, Dremogemon, pretty nice to see. I believe this is a reference to World 1, I think, like the Dremogemon that's blocking the cave. A pretty cool artwork of Death Meramon, which I think is just the Japanese name of Skull Meramon. Karatemon, yes, this is a Digimon I remember, but like, I feel like just hasn't been featured in any media for a very long time. Followed by, oh, Takeru, 02 version, he's just an uncommon. Oh! What beauty! It seems we have just pulled our alt art card and it is going to be SR Magnamon. And dude, oh man, there's a bit of like whitening on the top left over there, but yeah, the Digimon card game kind of has a tendency to have stuff like this. You can see a bit on the bottom left as well, but overall on the artwork side, it just looks absolutely perfect. Oh my god. I think there have been some comments that people want it to be a higher level or expect better effects, but you know what, I think this guy is really good as it is, because just keep in mind that at the end of the day, he's only a level 4. This guy is literally going to evolve from your Vmon at 3 cost. If you give this guy the potential of like something like a Mega or like a level 7, that's just gonna break the game because this guy comes out so easily. Of course, while I would definitely have preferred to pull Secret Imperialdramon Paladin Mode, I think this is not bad at all. I mean, Magnamon is just such a freaking cool Digimon. I mean, I'm sure lots of people love this guy, right? There's just so many things going right with his design and his character and all that. It's just so insane. Alright, so it looks like this is gonna be our alt art. Let's put him on the bottom right over here. Very cool. And just take note, right, that with Armour Purge, This guy has a very strong chance of surviving your opponent's turn even if it is defeated. If you're left with the Vmon, you can just evolve back into him again. And Kilomon, Top Gun, Captain Hookmon, which is literally just a human, Examon, short for exercise. Very cool to see the rest of the Pulsemon line finally. Plasma Shoots, this is an insane 4-cost option card. You can play it with no color restrictions if you have Armour type Digimon on the field, and during this turn, one opposing Digimon gets minus 4k DP. And then, for each Armour type card in your trash, all opposing Digimon get minus 1000 DP. That is just insane. And if you consider how Armour Digimon can easily fly into the trash, because if your opponent destroys them, they will basically just fly off but leave you the rookie with Armour Purge, allowing you to evolve again. So it's just pretty insane in that way. And nice, we got Flexibly as our rare as well. Love this artwork of this guy. Random talk here, but I haven't been to America many times in my life. But one of the times I went was when I was very young. And I think I went to Universal Studios, I don't know which one, but they were having a premiere of Digimon Adventure 02, and before it was actually shown in English here in Singapore or anywhere in the world, and like they showed a glimpse of the first episode, Flexibly like defeating Magnamon with his flame rockets attack, and that was just so epic, man. Flexibly is so cool! Anyway, here we have Ouryumon, Mist Memory Boost, Fire Rocket, which is essentially Brahmastra but for armor types, insane stuff. Really increasing the potential of armors. Next, Cubemon, I mean. And here we have Skull Knightmon, Cavalier Mode, more support for Dark Knightmon, which is pretty cool. And the Twin Tamers, Daisuke and Ken. This is just insane as well. Superb support for the Paladin JOGRESS start deck that we recently got. Man, so excited for so much of this stuff. Green Pulsemon, Armor Texture, Skull Satamon, Kimeramon, Hawkmon. Oh, right, this is just rare, but it is a new yellow-blue dual color rare Azulongmon. So it looks like they are probably going to start a new series of Sovereigns which are not at super rare and are just not as OP normal cost to play, with different effects. This guy over here actually I think supports armor types pretty well, and considering we're getting the Tamer's booster in December, right, I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Red Phoenix Juutiamon as a rare there as well, with maybe some support for like the 12 Devas. Blacktailmon, and followed by Yole as a rare. Hey, that's pretty nice. I think we got like all the 02 Tamers so far except Kari. Let me speed up a bit so I finish this video within the 30 minutes that my camera provides me before I have to reset the recording. Let's see, Captain Hook, Samadhi Shanti, Metal Greymon as a rare, right, okay. Alright, black goes over here. I am really hoping that we pull BlackWarGreymon SR as well. That would just be sick. I think the artwork on it is just insane, so much better than the all-art version, so I'm glad we didn't get it as an all-art. Okay, Top Gun, Mist Memory Boost, Ikakimon. Oh, okay, this is worth talking about. This is Juutiamon's option card. For each opposing Digimon, reduce the cost to play this card from your hand by 1. Delete all opposing Digimon with 6000 DP or less, and until the end of your opponent's next turn, your opponent cannot use effects to play Digimon. So, Omegamon's Ward, playing 2 cost 5 or lower Digimon from the trash, it's over. Jesmon calling Sistermons? Nope. Lord Nightmon calling Nightmons or Lucymons or baby rookies? Nope either. So, this is just so insane, especially against the current purple meta which has so many powerful on-play effects together, especially with the inclusion of Magnamon from the starter. Oh, and our third SR is gonna be Orphanimon Fall Down Mode. That is not bad at all, not bad at all. It will go very well with the Magnamon deck. Let's carry on. With that, I believe we have maybe one more SR, and Kilo, Snow Agu, Thunderball, this option card, Armadillomon, and a new rare Vandemon. Okay. On Evolve, trash the top 2 cards of your deck, and after that, you may play 1 Oikawa from your trash at no cost. That is just stupid. Most decks allow you to search the top few cards of your deck for the Tamer you need, and then ask you to play the Tamer for yourself, but this guy is insane, and on Evolve just goes very well with the effect. And as inheritable, on Delete, if this Digimon has Myotismon in its name, you may play Oikawa from your hand or trash at no cost, suspended. So there's really gonna be no end to the Oikawas you have on the field. This guy is just hell-bent on sacrificing Oikawa over and over again just so he can return and dominate the field as his MaloMyotismon form. That is just sickening and makes you pity Oikawa a bit in a sense. But the mechanic is just so loyal to the show, so powerful, I love it. New Vmon, Searcher, Pulsemon, and that will be all. Okay. Initially, I was a bit sad that the Digimon Card Game only has SR as like the bonus, like the foil rarity above rare, because that kind of gives you like less foils to look at. But now that I think about it, that might actually be quite beneficial for the game, because there are no two tiers of like super rare and ultra like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or double R and triple rare like in Vanguard, and that causes the cards from common to rare to actually be much more useful. And yes! I can't believe it actually came true! I was praying for it, and we really got him! SR BlackWarGreymon charging up a Gaia Force of Darkness. Just look at that freaking pose, man! Dude! On Delete. If this Digimon has a red card in its evolution sources, you can choose opposing Digimon, and if it has a black card in its evolution sources, you can choose opposing Tamers for a combined total of up to 6 play cost, and delete all the cards you choose. On all turns, once per turn when opposing Digimon is deleted, this Digimon unsuspends. Crazy! Crazy! It's just like, I think mechanic wise, if we black is probably the color I love the best for mechanics alone. Second place would probably be green, but red typically is like a color that I used to like a lot for various card games when I was younger, like just the offensive aggro playstyle. So BlackWarGreymon kind of combining like the two best aspects of black and red is just like insane to me. It's just so good with the destruction that both black and red provides, and then the defensive properties of black with the reboots that I think it's the black metal, I mean the metal Greymon that provides that. Here we've got Ouryumon, another X-Antibody Searcher, Rookie, level 3. Yeah, it's just so insane, this BlackWarGreymon, man. I'm really tempted to build him. Really tempted to build him. But the thing is, I'm just not sure whether I should build decks in Japanese anymore. I'm definitely going to collect in Japanese. The question is whether I should build decks in English or Japanese instead, because recently, after realizing, oh, we got Kari, so we basically got all the 02 Tamers. Very nice. Hey, Shakumon too. Cool. And I just realized it's the exact same art style as Sylphimon, so that's very nice. 4 packs left. Yeah, it's just so convenient to have English cards that I can just take out and play with people who don't even know about card games and are just like new friends that would be like willing to give it a try. Just teach them how to play and show them how fun it is. And of course to play with my usual friends who are quite interested in card games as well, but not to the extent of like learning the effects in Japanese and memorizing them. Hero! Nice! I just realized that we haven't even pulled Gaemon, right? He's probably a rare. Yeah, so I've been accumulating some English cards for Vanguard especially, and a bit of Pokemon as well so far, and I just bought an English box of the very first Digimon set in English as well, so yeah, I'm definitely going to start accumulating some English Digimon cards to play with friends. So now that I think about it, maybe I should wait for BlackWarGreymon to appear in English and build him there. Kimeramon, a rare for the Green Pulsemon line, just left with 2 packs. Just gonna rush these two a bit because my camera is running out of time. Well, the time exceeded, so I guess I'll just take my time. Okay, now we can focus on the cards again. Betsumon, allowing it to change color depending on the scenario. Ultimate Brakimon, Skullsatamon, Surfingmon. Oh, Rasenmon in Rage Mode is a pretty nice pull as well as an uncommon. And our rare is gonna be Gaia Force of Darkness. Pretty sick. At 8 cost, choose opposing Digimon up to a total play cost of 15 and delete all of them. So this is just so much more flexible than Gaia Force. It's useful whether your opponent just has one big Digimon on the field or whether they've gone wide and just summoned a lot of just Rookie Rush or a lot of Sistramons. Okay, very cool. So yep, options go here. And now we're down to our final pack of New Hero. Let's see what we get. Okay. Kyukimon, Ouryumon, Anomakalarismon, Fangmon, Dinohumon, gives me memories from Digimon World 3 as well, my evolution of Kotemon, and our final card is going to be the rare option card for Funimon Fall Down Mode, Flame Hell Scythe. On main, for this turn, give one opposing Digimon minus 6000 DP, and after that, you may play a purple or yellow Digimon with 6k DP or less from your trash. On security, activate main. And of course, a very nice target for this it could be the the Gatomon from the Mastimon start deck, which is an awesome on-play effect. Or it could just be Lady Devimon or Injeumon as well, because if I remember correctly, I think the new ones are 6k DP, and quite a lot of them have powerful effects in exchange for having a low DP value of 6k as well. Alright, and with that, we have come to the end of this booster box opening of New Hero. To sum up, here are our foils. I think we got pretty good pulls overall, but here's hoping I pull Imperialdramon Paladin Mode in my other box. Last but not least, let's see which promo Tamer we got from the promo pack. Okay. And the Tamer that we are getting is going to be Cody. I guess that's not too bad. Okay, and with that, we are done with this New Hero box. As usual, if you enjoyed this opening, do give it a like. Let me know what you guys think about these new cards, especially the Armours, in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more Digimon Card Game booster box and product openings on the day of release. With that, hope to see you guys in the next Digimon video.